You know that feeling we get around the holidays or anytime there's a fun event on the calendar? We get that itch. The urge to decorate. We all want to make this place feel a little less, well, clinical. But in healthcare, our good intentions can break rules we didn't even know existed. So today, we're going to tackle this a different way, with our own game show. Welcome to So You Think You Can Decorate, the Healthcare Edition. The only reality show where the grand prize is not getting in trouble, and most importantly, keeping our patients and staff safe. In this competition, you don't just have one judge, you have a whole panel, and they are tough. First, you've got the NFPA. These are the rule book writers. They're looking at the big picture of overall safety. Next, CMS. This is the money judge. They control the funding. If they don't like your performance, they can withhold reimbursements and affect your budget. Then, the Joint Commission. They're the holistic judge. Think of them as the Simon Cowell. They enforce the rules, and they are not impressed easily. And finally, the AHJ and our organization's safety departments. This is your Fire Marshal. They are the boots-on-the-ground judges who walk your halls, point at your festive tree, and say, "Looks beautiful, but unfortunately, it is obstructing the exit door." All right, let's get to the instant disqualification move. This is the biggest one, and we've all seen it. Someone gets the brilliant idea to wrap a fire door like a giant present. This is the number one no. A fire door is not just any door. It is a precision-engineered piece of life safety equipment. Wrapping it does two terrible things. First, you've added fuel. You just covered a fire-resistant barrier in kindling. And second, you've broken the machine. That thin layer of paper or tape can stop the door from latching. If it doesn't latch and it's covered in paper, it's not a fire door anymore. So how do you score points? It starts with knowing your arena and the percentage rules. The amount of wall space you can cover with combustible decorations depends on whether the area has a sprinkler system. For non-sprinklered areas, it's 20%. For most common areas with sprinklers, it's 30%. And in patient rooms with sprinklers, you can go up to 50%. A key takeaway: use flame-retardant artificial trees, never live ones. And please, avoid the tinsel trap. AHJ specifically calls out garland and tinsel as prohibited items. Let's run through a quick scenario. If a department wants to decorate a 15 by 12-foot wall in the cafeteria with approved decoration, how much of the wall can be used? First, we calculate the total area. That's 180 square feet. Let's say the cafeteria is a sprinklered common area, so the rule is 30% coverage. This means they can only decorate 54 square feet of that wall. It is very easy to go over this limit without realizing it. Now let's talk about your department area and its boundaries. Do not crowd the corridors or block any critical equipment with decorations. In healthcare, corridors must maintain a clear width of 8 feet. Also, you must keep a 36-inch clearance around all fire alarm equipment and fire extinguishers. Keeping these pathways clear is essential for safety and ensures we don't get points deducted. Let's break down the rules for surfaces. For doors, the rules are simple. Fire-rated doors are never to be decorated. For non-fire-rated doors, you can have limited decorations, but they must stay within the percentage limits and not interfere with the door's operation. The ceiling is a strict no-fly zone. You cannot hang anything from the ceiling grid, as it often functions as a smoke barrier. Finally, for your walls, please remember to use your materials wisely and stay within the percentage limits we talked about earlier. Next up is equipment. Let's start with electrical safety. Always use UL-listed lights, preferably LEDs. Rookie mistakes that create hazards include daisy-chaining power strips or RPTs, using damaged cords, and creating trip hazards. If a wall outlet isn't available, use battery-operated items instead of extension cords. Now, for our building's first responders, the sprinkler systems. This is critical. You must maintain an 18-inch clearance from all sprinkler heads. Never, ever hang anything from a sprinkler head or its pipes. This can prevent them from working in a fire. The same goes for fire extinguishers and pull stations. Keep a 36-inch clearance around them and never block them. So, to recap, let's go over the naughty list of what to avoid. Don't wrap doors. Don't exceed your wall percentage limits. Don't hang anything from sprinklers or ceilings or block safety equipment, and definitely no daisy chaining power strips. On the good list, we have flame retardant decorations, using UL-listed electrical devices, and always maintaining proper clearances. The key is smart and safe placement. And here is your winning game plan in 4 simple steps. First, know the rules by reviewing your facility's policy. Second, plan your performance and get approval from your safety officer before you start. Third, keep documentation for your flame retardant materials handy. And finally, the most important rule: when in doubt, ask. Your #1 resource is always your safety officer. Thank you.